Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's dinner I'm making slow cooker creamy pork chops. Now, before we get started, let's go over our ingredients. So your ingredients are boneless, skinless pork chops. You're gonna need your Montreal steak seasoning, Worcester sauce, 2 cups of beef broth, 1 cup of onion, and of course you need your crock pot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pork chops opened, and anytime you deal with raw meat you got to wash your hands. So after this I'm going to wash my hands. So I'm just going to get my pork chops on in the crock pot here, and there's quite a bit of fat on these pork chops, but we're not going to worry about it because it's going to be fine. So we're just gonna. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them on. I'm going to lay them in the slow cooker, and we're going to use all these. So it's totally fine. We're going to put the pork chops in first. Then I'm going to show you what to do next. So I'm just going to lay them in, and this is 10 pork chops that I'm throwing in. So, and it's okay if you're not able to fit all of them in straight line. I'm just going to kind of cram them in there. It's okay. It doesn't matter. So it's okay if we have to put them on top, because that's going to be totally fine. They'll still cook the same. So a layer of pork chops. Then I'm going to do my seasoning. Now with the seasoning, I'm going to do kind of like on both sides. So that way, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to show you what to do next. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick before I get started with the next step. Now this recipe is easy to make because it's very simple, very fast, and it's really, really good. So, alright, I'm going to wash my hands. Done. Now, here's the next thing. I'm going to sprinkle liberally with the pork chops. So I'm going to take each one, and it's going to be kind of difficult because, as you know, they're in there. And I'm going to kind of move back and forth a little bit. Make sure that they're covered completely, because what you don't want is you don't want your pork chops to be, you want to make sure that you're coating them on both sides, so that way they're seasoned evenly. So and I'm going to kind of get them to, alright, and after this I'm going to wash my hands again because I'm touching the meat and I'm trying to get it pounded in there really good. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands again, and then I'm going to do the next, I'm going to put the next ingredient in. So I'm going to wash my hands one more time, and then I'll show you what to do next. And this recipe is really, really easy to make. So, so as I was saying, this recipe is very easy because you cook it and it's just really simple. Now I still have a lot of ingredients to add, so this is going to be quite a bit, but it'll be fine. So this video is going to be posted to YouTube today, and it's going to be good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put, now the order goes like this. I'm going to put in two cups, wait, hold on. Let me read these directions. So the directions say, add pork and beef broth into slow cooker. Okay, so we're going to add the beef broth in. That way I know this, right? Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add our frozen chopped onion to the slow cooker, because this is going to make it nice and really good. Okay, now the foil, this is easy. This is what we do. Now I know you're gonna kind of think that the foil looks weird when it's in that beef broth. It's gonna be fine. It's nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, and then we're gonna do, this recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of Worcester sauce, which, hold on, let me dry my hands a little bit better, guys. Which, this obviously is a really good recipe. It's quick, and the recipe only takes about 4 hours to cook. So I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of Worcester sauce in the crock pot. Ooh, it smells good too. And our slow cooker is on. Okay, so that's done. So now, here's what you're going to do. We're going to take 1 sheet of foil, and I'm going to put them over this mixture. Now, like I said, it's going to be kind of weird, but it'll be fine. There's nothing wrong. So, we're going to put it over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to kind of... I'm going to do this now. Put it over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put it into the slow cooker. And I know and it's going to be a little tricky because of the beef broth in the slow cooker. Okay, so now all I do, since I got my pork chops in the slow cooker, because I put my beef broth in, now I'm going to put 6 pieces of corn on top of my beef broth mixture. So all I do is I lay them on, and I know the foil looks weird because of the beef broth, but it's totally fine. It's not gonna, there's no difference. Totally fine. Okay. So, and this is gonna be kind of interesting, but I'm gonna kind of press the, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why is the foil in the liquid? Well, it's how it's supposed to be. It's just how it is. Okay. So, we got that. Lid on, and we're going to let this thing cook for 4 to 6 hours. Obviously, this recipe only needs 4 hours, but, you know, just what the recipe says. So, this recipe says 4 to 6 hours. We're going to, in 4 hours, it's about 3:12 minutes getting this going. So, this is easy and fast and very simple. Very delicious. So as we're going, I'm going to clean up a little bit here before I put it on, because it's just how I roll, y'all. Okay, so I'll put lid on, and it's totally fine if it's covering that beef broth. It's fine, it's just how I want. Okay, lid on. You're gonna let this cook for 4 hours, 4 to 6 to 4 hours. We'll come back and show you what it looks like. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is my slow cooker creamy pork chops. We'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like. Bye. Vlog on.